Welcome back to another episode of Why, which is when I just discuss things that don't make sense to me. Today, I'm going to talk about two things that stress me out more than it should, starting with packing. I don't know what it is about packing that sends me into a near mental breakdown. But when I tell you it's my least favorite activity, packing in cold weather, packing in the cold weather, that's my version of hell. It genuinely brings me so much stress. I overthink beyond belief. And here recently I've found myself asking why. Like, why do I do the things that I do? Let me break it down. Let me tell you what all goes in to my packing routine. Let's say I'm going home. Let's say I'm going home for Thanksgiving, okay? I'm already stressed about that, by the way, and it's a month away. I'm going home for Thanksgiving. So naturally, about 2 weeks out, I'll start making my to-do list. My to-do lists are going to be things like, what toiletries do I need? Make sure I throw out all of the food in my fridge. Make sure I remember to drop this off and pick up this package, and just, like logistical things like that. That's my first list. And that's like a pretty normal thing. Honestly, I have like 27 to-do lists daily. So that's not that out of the ordinary. That to-do list is, yes, benefiting me in the packing realm, but it's also just distracting me from actually packing. So then we move to a week before I leave. I'm thinking at the beginning of this week, okay, I got 7 days. Do I need to order anything? Do I need to go get anything last minute? I should probably start thinking about what I'm going to do there, maybe make some lists of outfits to possibly bring. And then I panic myself into a frenzy and I'm like, you know what? I have a week. I can do this tomorrow. Most of the time I end up procrastinating at least like 2 or 3 days before I'm actually leaving. And it's always the day that I'm leaving for a trip that is like the busiest day for me. Anyways, we're 2 days out. Let's say we're 2 days out from me leaving on my trip. I haven't packed anything. I've honestly probably just avoided it to a point of borderline crippling anxiety. So I will then sit on my couch and tell myself that I'm going to be productive. So my first step in that productivity regarding packing is making a list of all of the days that I am going to be in said location on a trip. So if I'm going home, I will literally put Monday, travel day. And then I'll put one of those like little bullet, travel outfit. And then I'll put underneath pajamas because I'm going to go to sleep at night. I will do that every single day. If we have dinner, I'll say a dinner outfit. If I'm running errands, I will literally say running errands outfit. Then after I have this checklist of outfits, then I have a checklist of random things like glasses, sleep mask, phone charger, mouth tape, all of those things, because I'm a psychopath and I sleep on my back like I'm in a coffin with mouth tape, eye mask, and surrounded by 17 pillows. I don't know why I'm like this, but I am, okay? So then beneath the checklist, then I'm going to start planning my outfits. So I'll either do this 2 days out or maybe most of the time it's the day before. I can't have anyone there. No distractions. Zero distractions. Typically, I'm in a robe or like a very mismatched outfit while I'm frantically planning out these outfits. And I will then put on every single outfit, take a photo in it, and then put it on that note. There's been times that I have had like 27 outfits on there. And truthfully, I wear like 3 of them. I am always so terrified that I'm going to go on a trip to Mount Juliet, Tennessee, or wherever I might be going, and someone in Target's going to be more fashionable than me. That's genuinely what I think subconsciously I'm so scared about. Which in the grand scheme of things, 99.9% of the time I go out in public, home, Arizona, wherever it may be, I'm probably wearing shorts or leggings, oversized t-shirt, haven't brushed my hair, same shoes. I wear the same shoes everywhere. And then I look at my suitcase and I'm like, why would I bring all of these outfits? It's that post-overpacking realization that hits home for me, because it's like, why am I like this? Why did I stress pack? Why do I have 17 outfits and 4 bathing suits? I'm going to the mountain. I have never been on a trip where I have worn every single outfit I've ever brought. But I have been on a trip where I underpacked because I was trying to prove myself wrong and I didn't have an appropriate outfit for an event. I don't know why I'm like this. Packing gives me crippling anxiety. I hate it. Relationships have been on the rocks because of me packing. Just a whole array of negative things surround packing for me. Me and my sister are literally planning a 2-week trip to Europe in May of next year. I am already stressed. I'm already stressed about it. I've breezed right past Thanksgiving and Christmas going home for those. I am already stressed for that Europe trip. The other thing I want to talk about is not so much something, I guess it stresses me out, but it's more so just confusing to me. Why my brain works the way that it does when I'm in a grocery store. So some people have this problem when they go to Target or shopping or whatever it may be for clothes, that kind of stuff. I don't really have a shopping thing. Shopping really does stress me out most of the time. Whenever I was younger and I knew I was going on a birthday shopping trip, I would plan out what I was looking for, because if I walk into a store, there's a long line and there's a lot of people stressing me out, I will just leave. I'll just leave. I will not shop. I have to be in a good mood to shop. But that's not the shopping I'm talking about. I'm talking about a grocery store. When I go into a grocery store, in my mind, I become a master chef. I am a brilliant, creative, cooking from scratch master chef, because the things that my brain tells me to buy when I go through the baking aisle, when I'm in the produce, whatever, wherever I am, my brain's just churning I don't know, Pax, maybe this is the time that you try to make homemade sourdough bread. Or it's you know what sounds really good? You should make a homemade apple pie and just everything from scratch. I've never made an apple pie. I've also never made sourdough bread. But you know what? I've bought things to try. Do I try? Nope. I can cook, but not like that. I can read a recipe, sure. But why would I go for something that involves artisanal cheese or letting it rise or an excess amount of flour on the hands and surface of the baking area? I don't have enough surface on my kitchen counter anyway. I live in New York. So why my brain decides, you know what, you're not going to spend money on clothes, but you know what you should spend money on? You're going to spend money on 17 cake mixes because you're going to open up a cake shop. If I'm in a grocery store and I have that thought cross my mind, I'm considering it. And then you add rainbow sprinkles in the mix, all bets are off. I don't know why I'm like that. I'm not even a sweets person. I don't cook. I'm not a master chef. I don't even like Pinterest, which is where you'd be inspired to do most of these things. I don't get why. I have a creative brain. So, when I go into a store like Michael's or Joann's or a craft store, wherever you're watching this, whatever one you have, I understand the creativity there. I mean, I go in there and I'm should I pick up sewing? One time I went into a Michael's and I bought 12 balls, giant balls of thick yarn so I could hand knit a blanket. I never finished it. Shout out to ADHD for that one. I understand the creativity there. I'm building birdhouses, fake flower arrangements. I might grab a canvas and pick up oil painting. I don't know. That makes sense. I can make sense with that. It's a creative space. You never know. Sewing. I did have a sewing machine at one point. I thought I was going to be the next Cinderella, but I digress. The grocery store is the one that confuses me. And I feel like I'm preparing for battle every single time I go grocery shopping because I don't know what my brain is going to tell me to buy, which is why most of the time I just order ahead my groceries and pick them up and leave. So I'm just not tempted. I don't know why I'm like this. I am who I am, but that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Bye.